Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Julia, and in this today's video, I would like to share with you my experience doing Dr. Joe Dispenza meditations. So I come across to Dr. Joe meditation since 2023, but at that time, it doesn't really click for me. I did it, I understand it, but it doesn't go through my system. I didn't really digest it properly. So anyway, I still learning about it on 2023, but moving forward to 2024, I was doing it even more, and that time I was in relationship, and the relationship I was in wasn't the relationship of my dream, but at the same time, I don't want to get out from the relationship. I don't even think that I want to be with anyone else but him. But at the same time, I know it wasn't right for me. So on 2024, I actively meditating with Joe Dispenza meditations. I started with the morning and evening meditation, and I tried it for 1 month, but it doesn't really affect me. I still don't understand about everything what he's explaining. I just did it because I want to know how. I want to learn more. I watch testimonials, everything, but it doesn't really stick in my head. So anyway, I keep doing the meditation, but I feel great. I feel good in my meditation. I think that keeps me on balance from the outer world. And I really happy during my meditations. I can feel I was in different state. Like I was very happy. I can see my future. I can see everything great things happen to me. But after I get off from my meditations, most of the time I come back to my old self, my old identity. And that's I don't understand. I say like, why is this happening to me? Like why I didn't get the understanding why is nothing changed, and yeah, move forward. I started another meditations from him. It's called tuning in with your heart. That's actually that meditation is really change my state of being, and I actually can stay whole day sometimes in that state despite of my environment. I remember it took me 3 weeks that I manifested my dream apartment, which is where I live in right now. It's so amazing. And then I moved in here, but not long after I moved in this place, I broke up with my ex. So I decided to break up with him because I knew that something is not right. I knew that this is not a relationship should feel. And I said to myself, no, I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of feeling shit. I'm tired, and I just want to break up. So I did break up with him not long after I moved into this new place. So it was very hard because it's close to New Year. And anyway, on New Year, I spend my time alone. It's supposed to be, with your loved ones. And especially, I don't think, I don't even think that I want to be with someone else, just him. And those has to be buried away. And what change for me was going through the breakups. Going through the breakup, it wasn't easy because we kind of like stop talking to each other, and then we talk again, and then we stop and we talk again. So it's like constant back and forth things for a few months. And I realized this is not right. I want relationship. I love relationship, and I want a real conscious relationship. And I don't realize that I wasn't move on. So this is where everything start to begin. I keep doing my meditation, but as I told you, I don't really get into it. I still don't understand what does it mean, like how this process, but why I still feeling like this until 1st May. I remember I took a note on my journal. On the 1st May, I said, I'm just so tired of thinking of my ex. I'm feeling tired of feeling anxious. Gosh, what can I do about this? Anyway, this is a really long text that I made on 1st May. If you can see, on the 1st May of 2025. I made the journal because I'm so tired. So basically, in this time, it's already 4 months I broke up from my ex, but I still thinking about him. I still feeling so triggered of everything, when I see a bike on the street that looks like his bike, I'm like, oh my god. And I was like, no, I'm so tired. And I remember during the day I was watching this lady on YouTube. So she was sharing about how her healing journey began, a spiritual journey began. She said like, if I don't change my inner being, my outer world also will not change. And that's instantly click in my head, and I thought, wait a minute, that is so true. If I don't change my inner being, I will not change. No. And it started clicking in my head just about, oh my god, I actually purchased Dr. Joe course, like it's called the formula course. I was purchasing this course quite a while ago. I did watch some of his videos, but I didn't really get into it. I didn't take any notes. It's just okay, what is this is about, and then I just leave it like that. I don't even remember when was it, or when was the last time I watched it. So anyway, on the 2nd of May, I rewatch it again from the beginning. I take notes, and everything start makes sense for me. I was like, oh my god, the science, the explanations, the way he talk, it's just instant click in my head. And I start doing his meditation. So every lesson they have like meditation on it, so I start doing it like immediately after I finish the lesson. Doesn't matter if it's during midday or night, I keep doing it. And I did it, and the most thing changed was on the 3rd of May. So basically it was the 2nd day of me learning about this formula that Dr. Joe is teaching. I remember the first time I'm trying this brain coherence things. What he says is like about be aware of something like that, but it's like brain coherence. I don't know how to get out of my body. I don't know how to go into space. I felt frustrated. Like I felt like, oh my god, this is so hard. How can I get out from my body? I still thinking about my body, but then I keep doing it. I keep repeating the same meditations over and over and over again until it lasts me 2 hours. So every session of the meditations give me different type of sensations. I felt mystical experience. Like my hand be shaking, my head, my mouth, my feet, like my whole body just shaking. And different session of meditations gave me different effect. But the most changing experience I felt was on the 5th session in that meditations. I remembered how my body feels so light. My body felt so free. My body is finally, this is the true freedom. This is how it feels to be alive. This is how it felt to be instant healing. And now everything makes sense about what people shared on the testimonials on his YouTube channel or on his website. Before I watch that, I'm like, how can is that possible, because I've been doing his work but I don't feel anything. And then I remember I watched one of his video, and then he say like some people are just stopping doing this work because they don't believe it's possible for them, and if it's not happening to you, you are just not good at it. And then when he say that, my ego was kind of hurts at that time. But now that I understood the formula, I understood that what he's talking about, the instant healings, and then about the people who sharing their experience about their healing journey, now it all makes sense and click. Because in that moment, I felt like I explained earlier, I just free. I see my soul like in the darkness. I'm able now to travel on this darkness, because he's right. It's just take practice, and that's what I did. I was so tired of sitting, but I didn't get to the state, but I didn't stop. And then I realized I have to lose yourself, like, hey, as he say, like, lose yourself. And I did. And finally it's so worth it when I able to overcome myself to sit in that fire. And then the reward is I'm able to taste that present moment, that sweet spot that he always talking. And now it makes sense. I keep repeating myself, I said, now it makes sense. This is the sweet spot that I've been looking. This is the sweet spot that I feel more free. And then the moment I realized I moved on from my ex, just from that meditation alone, just after second day of meditating, it's crazy. The moment I realized was because when I think about him, there is no emotions at all. There is no emotions, there is no story. When I think about my ex now, it's just like, oh yeah, okay, I dated that Australian man before. Or yeah, I dated this guy before. Or when I saw our like old pictures pop up on my phone, I'd be like, yeah, that's two beautiful people who was in love. So I don't make any stories anymore. I don't tell any stories as I used to. Example, when I was really attached to my ex, about the stories I keep telling, like we're gonna get married, blah, 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 blah. I keep repeating myself about it and what happened. But yeah, the moment that healing happened for me, it's spontaneous healing. When I just think he was a blessing. I dated that guy. And that's it. And I just forget about it. But of course, I think about it, about him time to time. The difference was there is no story. When I think about him, it's just like, oh, it's such a blessing. It was awakening for me. Some people will call it like toxic relationship. But for me, it was like awakening relationship. If I don't get through that relationship, I don't think that I will be here I am right now, learning about the formula, learning about everything that I am, and be able to sharing this experience with you guys. So I'm truly grateful for that. And I keep doing the meditations. So there is like brain coherence and also heart coherence. So in the heart coherence part, it was hard for me. I thought I'm really open person. I thought I was like, really to receive love. And I realized like my heart's so blocked. I can't even feel my heart. I can say that I love you with my head to myself, but I don't feel it. Nothing. I'm like, oh my God. That's the moment I realized, oh my God, actually my heart's so blocked. Wow, no wonder I had an experience where I push people away from me. No wonder I have experience that I hurt a lot of people in my life. No wonder that I attracted certain relationship that actually mirroring back to me, that who I am. Now it's all click and makes sense. And when I practiced the heart coherence, I was so struggling. For me, the brain coherence is more easy to practice than the heart one. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so frustrated. I think it took me 3 hours to just go into my heart coherence meditation. That was so challenging. But finally, when I'm able to synchronize my heart, that's when I taste another sweet spot. But it's different sensations again. Like comparing to the brain coherence, it's different sensation that I felt in my body. The difference for me before was I can say that I love you, but I don't feel it in my heart. But the moment I open my heart, it's just these like flowers blew open like this. And when I say I love you to myself, I'm like, I can really feel it. And when I say that, I'm just tears down because how much I love myself and how much my heart just blew open after that meditation. And move forward from this meditation. So the 4th days, I remembered in my area there is like a blackout. So there is no electricity from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. And I told to myself, well, okay, I will not stay home tonight. I'm just gonna go and probably scrolling through my Bumble and meeting someone. And I did. This is when the story is starting, guys. It's just span of few days I'm able to move on from my ex and open my heart. And the 4th days I met this amazing man. Ooh. So I met this amazing man. Why I said he's amazing because I when I swipe on Bumble, so I purchased the premium one, so I don't need to swipe like around, like I can just see who likes me and I just swipe back based on how do I feel the energy. So when I'm about to meet this guy, I don't even know his name. I don't even know how he looks. What I know was like I just feel his energy, I like it, and then I just swiped. And we talk quite a while back, but then now he's in the area at that time, and then he reached back to me, and then I say like, well, I didn't take it really seriously, honestly, that day. I thought like I'm just gonna spend my time alone. I've been doing the meditation. I feel so whole that I don't need anyone to spend my day with. I'm just pretty content with myself, but I'm also open for meeting people. So anyway, I didn't take him really seriously, but we are chatting, and then he's like, okay, but where we meet? He kept constantly asking me about that, but I don't respond really well to him because I don't feel like it. Yeah, I don't feel like it. I'm just like, and then he asked me again, like, okay, but where are we gonna meet? And I was like, okay, this guy is so persistent. Just tell him where we're gonna meet. So anyway, I said, okay, well, I'm here at this place. If you wanna meet me, you can just come here. But just so you know, like I'm super hungry right now. I'm just gonna order my food first. And then okay, I will be there in 10 minutes. It's like, and then that's the moment I check his profile picture, and I thought, oh my god, this guy is kind of cute. So I was like, it's kind of cute. Okay, and then finally, around 10 minutes later, he arrived. I'm like, oh, okay, that's the guy. I don't have any like special feelings when I met him, nothing. I'm just like, oh, that's the guy. But then we start talking. I can feel like our conversation is so easy. We talking for hours and hours and hours and hours. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like first I'm able to move on, and then I already opened my heart. So the conversation with him is very flowing. And I can feel the connection. It's so strong with this man. Like I never felt like this in long time. I remember I had this type of feelings back in 2022, and then 2020 I have this type of connection with a person, and it was a long time ago, 5 years ago, and then now I finally able to feel again. Oh my god, I'm like, this is just blew my heart open with this man. And then it's right, it's mirroring back to how I feel inside of me. And when I talk with him, and we have such a great conversations, I just felt so amazing around him. And the way he treated me, it's amazing. It's amazing. He treated me such a princess. I just watch a little things that he do to me. Everything, like the way he always putting me first, opening the door. It's very basic stuff, but I can watch from my previous dating or in my previous relationship. I can feel like I can sense that some people are not really genuine to do that, or they just play around because they just want to get you. But with this man, with this gentleman, I can feel that this is who he is. I can feel that even I say no to something like physical, he's not changing behavior. Some people, when you say no to something, especially when they want to get something from you, they be like changing behavior, right? And this gentleman is not at all. He treat me still the same. He respect me still the same. Like nothing changed. I'm like, oh my god. Now I can see synchronicities through with my life through Dr. Joe meditations. The most blessing for me was I'm able to let go of my ex. Really, it was really hard that I cried a lot. I tried a lot of different techniques. How can I move on from this ex? Especially also I teach some people how to do like spiritual healing and journey. And the moment that I'm able to let go of that emotional baggage from not even from one ex, but maybe from a lot of exes that I have in the past, it's just gone. Like there's no emotions. I don't know what else I can say. It's just whew, like, and this is really blessings for me. It's like really magical. And on top of that, I met this gentleman that I really connected with that I never felt before for a long time, and it's just amazing. And it's only 10 days. Today is 12 May. Yeah, and it's only 10 days that I learned about Joe Dispenza teaching again, like from the start. So my advice for all of you that you are right now in your healing journey or spiritual journey, and you are learning also about Dr. Joe Dispenza, it's really important that you invest in his course, I would say, because for me it was very challenging just to learn from YouTube before, because it's so many information. It's not very detailed, like one and one precise. And maybe I'm a type person like I like to know from beginning until the end, like precise. And yeah, that's my advice. It's really important that you can invest in yourself to learn from his website. It's changing my life in just few days. I'm so grateful. Like, I cannot stop saying like how much I love life. I think this is how people should live their life. It's really different. I cannot even explain. It's just free, bliss, joyful, love, and yeah, I just can't stop talking about it. How much yeah, and people around you just reflecting back who you are. It's just magical, and I hope for everyone who's doing this work also never give up. It's just take a little practice, like Dr. Joe says. um I can do it, and I know you do too. And also watching testimonials is really beneficial, because then it helps you to motivated motivated to do the work. And also now if you're watching my video, it helps you to be like more believe in it, because I know, like when we are in the state that we are not ready for receiving, it's hard for us to believe because we didn't see it yet. And I completely understand that. I was in that position for many years, and this is the first time I ever felt like this true freedom in my life, this true joy, this true love. I never felt any love before from yeah, I never felt any love before, because I never taste it, I never see it, I never feel it in my whole life. And now I did. I know what love is. I know what true freedom is. I know what joy is. So don't give up, because I know that we are human being meant to live the life of our dreams. I don't know how it looks for you, but for me, maybe I don't manifest the real things yet in the 3D world, but I know that this emotional state will bring it for me. I will draw it to my heart, to my 3D world for me. But the most important that feeling I'm feeling right now is amazing. And sometimes, I feel like I don't need anything right now. If I can feel this amazing whole day, I'm able not to eat whole day. That's like few days before, when I started this journey, maybe after 6 days, something like that, I don't even feel like want to eat. I don't have appetite, because I'm just felt so amazing. I felt so. This is how it feels. I just can't stop talking about it. It's just amazing. Yeah, that's my journey of Dr. Joe Dispenza. It's many more journey to go, and I'm really excited each day that I'm learning about his new teaching. Now I'm in the course of learning the tuning into the new potential. I would love to share my journey with you guys. I would love to share it every week if I can, but I will try my best. And also, this is not only for the audience, but it's only also for me. When I watch back, I realize like how far I've gone in this journey. And I hope this is motivating for you. I hope that you also can live the life of your dreams. I hope that also you can feel that true joy and like true blissfulness, true love, not from outside, but actually from within you. And I'm so excited to share more journey with you. I I would like your subscribe to help me to grow this channel, of course. I would love your support. I would love to know how is your experience. If you have learned about also Dr. Joe Dispenza teaching, please share in the comments, and I would love to read your comments, guys. I will see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.